What's good, everybody? Welcome to Genify, where we talk about everything, anything, and nothing at the same time. My name is DePuego.
I'm Brazen Rover.
And this is Season 2, Episode 11, Interview with AI. Or it does a much longer name on YouTube, but it is what it is. You can only fit what you can fit in my brain. So I'm not going to sit there and remember it. Something about AI being exposed and showing us her titties or something like that. So, yeah. What's up, Brazen?
What's going on, man? It's good to be back with you here, man.
It is, yeah. Hold on, I forgot to turn on the light. There we go.
Lights. Do we need lights?
Kind of need lights, otherwise we look orange, and I don't want to look orange. So, yeah, good to be back. Had a couple weeks off. Sorry about that. I know last week was my fault. The week before that was
nobody's fault.
It was a travel fault, but you know, it is what it is.
And next week we're gonna do a travel for me on location.
Podcast on location in Las Vegas. That's gonna be fun.
Yes. So I'm not terribly looking forward to, being, gone for a full week. But hey, it's part of the job, and I'm sure we'll find a way to be having fun out there. So that'll be good.
It's part of the job. Okay.
It is part of the job. It's a tough job. Somebody's got to do it.
Go to Vegas and hang out and be the booth babe.
That's really what I'm going to be.
Bit. Hey, you want to buy
more
some
legs?
Monitoring?
I'm more.
Mm-hmm. You want some of this? I'll show you mine if you show me your monitoring. What you want to get monitored?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
What's up?
What do you know about Roaring Kitty? Roaring Kitten?
No,
Roaring Kitty.
Nothing.
Roaring Kitten? Roaring
Nothing.
Kitty.
No idea who that is or why I should know anything about that person.
There was a whole movie about it. It was about the guy who put money on GameStop.
Oh, okay. I mean, all right.
Remember that whole thing
That's
that
a movie,
happened?
though?
It made it to a movie.
That happened.
Phenomenal movie. Seth Rogen's in it as well.
It's called
really good movie.
No, that's not what it's called.
No, he was the streamer. Actually, he was a streamer, and he really pushed the stock and did all this stuff and put all his money, his life savings, and ended up making a butt ton of money. But there was somebody who put a short on it, lost their shirt, millions upon millions of dollars. Anyhow, he disappeared. He came back. He had to go in front of Congress. He had a whole hearing about what he did. He had no insider trading. Anyway, he ended up selling, made all his money, disappeared, and he sent a tweet 2 days ago. Okay. He was gone for a while now, years. He sent a tweet of just a picture of a guy sitting up in a chair. And right when he sent that, pre-open trading, whatever you call it, shot up like 100% for GameStop. And people were buying like mad. He kept tweeting, I'm going to do this again, or something like that. He tweeted like constantly and went up all in total, probably like around 200%. And that's just today, crazy. Though, it came back down again.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just people lose their mind because there was a ton of money to be made. Great movie. I got to look at the name of it. I don't remember what it was exactly, but great movie. I highly recommend it.
But that's his name?
That's his
Roaring Kitty?
Name. Roaring Kitty.
Oh.
That's what he is on Twitter. I think it was Twitch. I'm pretty sure it was Twitch.
Huh.
But yeah,
never
he was
heard
huge.
of him.
Yeah, nobody really did until the stock went through the roof.
Kind of makes sense. You do something like that, and you disrupted a whole industry. Then your name's gonna get known pretty quickly.
Yeah, that was one thing I wanted to bring up. I want to get these two things out of the way so we can move on to other things. The other one was Helldivers 2.
Okay, what about it? I heard somebody was playing them. I think my brother was playing that. What about it?
Did you hear what happened to them? So
no.
They have I forget the name of the publisher or the whatever it was that Sony distributes it, right? They go through Steam, they do all this stuff, they distribute it, and it was sold all over the world. What is the catchphrase of a Helldiver? Helldiver phrase, something like "we all jump together," whatever it is. Oh man, now I'm not gonna be able to find something like. Something like we all dive together or something like that. We all dive in public, whatever it is. Sony, he made an announcement saying all accounts have to link to their PSN account. whether you like it or not. This is it. You have to link to your account to be able to get in, and
Okay. What's the big deal with that?
so a lot of people were like, 1, I don't want to. 2, you've had breaches. 3, I love what we're doing right
breaches
now.
is true. Yeah.
Breaches is a big deal. And 3, you're not available everywhere. So in other countries, right? So they're like,
Yeah.
okay, and if you look at their approval rating, it tanked astronomically. I like 3, I forget the percentage. It was people were losing their mind over it. Then they finally put a tweet out saying, all right. We heard your feedback. We're not going to require PSN linking. People were saying it's a victory for Helldivers. It was a whole big thing. And they're like, yay. And they started reversing all of their negative reviews significantly, like a wave. And then 2 days later, I think it was, PSN went in there and banned the game in all the countries that don't have the ability to use PSN. So they said, fine, we're not going to require, we won't require it. But if you don't have the option to have PSN in your country,
you can't use the game, can't play the game. That's
even
kind
though
of
you already
dumb,
bought
though. Oh, even though you might have already bought it, that's
2/3 the
shady.
countries on the planet
No.
shut down. Oh my God, people are losing their mind. Losing their mind, swearing off Sony forever. I mean, people are losing their mind because of their practice. And they went to another game that was a side game that was doing okay, did the same thing. So it's a whole big thing in the
That's
gaming
crazy.
industry.
Well, I mean, listen, there's all kinds of crazy crap happening. You got VMware and that whole thing with their, licensing. I mean, I'm not going to get into that. That's bull crap. But that kind of things, like these people are just up. They're like, we just have the power. We're just going to do what we want to do. Like, forget you guys.
Yeah.
We're not. Yeah, it's crazy. So that's why I don't mind when somebody like Roaring Kitten or whatever his name is. I'm sorry, I'm looking at oh my God, things are falling.
Oh my God.
There we go. Yes, no, maybe so. Oh,
They were good. You're looking good.
This light is like falling off. Here we go. There we go. All right. So anyway,
anyway.
Yeah. Sorry,
That's big in the gaming industry. I wanted to make sure I touched on that and got that out there.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway.
So yeah, sorry. I disrupted the oh, Jesus Christ, it got brighter. I want you to turn off.
You disrupted the Jesus Christ, he's coming back? I'm not even wearing anything appropriate.
No. What are you wearing right now?
Well, it's funny. I went to talk to my neighbors and I was hanging out and chatting with them a little bit, telling them I haven't talked to them in ages because we're kind of shut-ins a little bit between the neighbors. Thank you. And what? Oh, here it goes again, dude. Thank you. Appreciate you. So what happened was I'm talking to them. I'm talking about Broadway shows because the guy was in Broadway and all this stuff. I get back home and I'm looking in the mirror and I realize I'm wearing my Hello Daddy's Cotton Candy Randy t-shirt. It says Hello Daddies. Nice. And I'm talking to 2 70-year-old gay men and we're hanging out. I'm like, hello Daddies.
It was appropriate.
I mean, I don't know if they like to be called daddies. Maybe they like to be called mommy. I really don't know. I'm not judging. So, but it was hysterical. Didn't even think about it. But nonetheless, what's up with you, man?
I'm like derailed by what just happened before.
Yeah.
What's up?
I mean, if you want, we can always move right into it because we could do that for a long time. We got the Melly Mel,
let's say what's up. First of all, let's say what's up. So we're back. Thank you everybody for coming in and saying what's up. We appreciate that. What's up? Nays obviously hopping in here first and saying what's up to everybody. Thank you. And Anna and Freeze. Holy crap! I haven't seen you in fucking.
He hasn't blown up yet.
He has not blown himself up or anybody else for that matter. So that's awesome. And
I'm
then
waiting.
there's Melly. You waiting for what? To get blown?
Get blown.
Oh. Hey,
so
you and me both.
Up.
Oh.
Oh wait, next to each other? I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it. I love you.
I don't know. I think I could.
Couldn't be in a threesome with you.
Something. I was recently watching something, and it kind of blew me away because it was obviously an amateur.
I was recently watching something. Why don't you just say porn?
So anyway, I was recently watching something, and it kind of blew me away because it was obviously that it was like an amateur couple or whatever, and like they had somebody like a cameraman, and I guess I could understand where he couldn't like perform, but I was kind of like, dude, she's like really hot. Like, it wouldn't matter that some guy standing there. I would be, yeah, I'd be ready to go. And she had to like,
No, I wouldn't be.
Oh, you wouldn't be?
I could be alone in a room with a gorgeous lady and be like, I'm sorry, you're too good looking. This isn't going to work for me. I mean, I shouldn't be in this situation. The money's on the counter. Thank you. No, I'm not going to say that. But I don't know. I mean, anxiety is a thing, man.
Anyway. The what? Anxiety is a thing?
Some people can't pee in a stall with a person next to them.
That's fair. That is true. That used to not really be an issue, but it used to be something.
I got a camera on me.
Oh, if I got a camera on me, I'm ready to go. Like, girl, you better be ready. Cameraman, you better don't blink. This shit's gonna be over quick. But I'm gonna
get that Gallagher plastic cover because it's gonna like a whale on his blowhole. It's gonna be a hot mess.
Yeah. So I just was surprised that he wasn't ready to go. It kind of surprised me. I'm like, damn, like it's kind of an insult to her that I guess I get it, but because there's somebody else watching. But like, I don't know. So you couldn't do it, huh?
Nope. I couldn't. And I have no problem saying it because, one, never going to happen. Two,
never say never.
And it's never, please, I know my limitations.
Okay, so no camera, different situation. No camera. You and I are in a room with two women. We're out in Vegas. All right. We're out in Vegas doing our thing. We go and we get not strippers, but prostitutes, because that's the only way it's gonna happen. So we go get prostitutes.
You're saying because you tagging me along, the only way we're gonna get women is by paying.
Because the only way the two of us could.
Everybody here heard it. You're not wrong. I just don't think it needs to be said out loud. Is all I'm saying.
It's not what I'm saying.
So I'd be there like, where does the credit card go? I don't understand.
Sliding in the crack.
Where's my change?
Right. So we're in the room together. We got two prostitutes because it's the only way it's gonna happen, right? So, and we're sitting there, and you're not really on the couch. We're not touching each other, but we're close enough to high five each other. You saying you wouldn't be able to perform in that scenario? I'm not gonna look at you. Like I might look at you. You're not
gonna look at me like. No, that's what's going to happen. You go for the high five.
With your high five, you missed that high five.
I don't know. I don't think that's going to work very well.
No.
But no, I couldn't. I'll hold the camera for you.
No.
I'll even make it like cinematic. I'll do like flyby.
Everybody has to participate in this sport here. No. We're talking midgets? We might be talking midgets. If it's midgets, it might be worse for him, honestly. He might.
I'm pretty sure that's a word we're not allowed to say nowadays.
Oh, thank you. If it's a little person, you might be right.
It's funny because I heard a comedian talking about it. He would say the word. He would do that all the time. He'd say it, right? And this guy came up to him.
Thank you, or go tattoo.
A little person came up to him after the show and said, "Do you know you can't say midget? That is offensive. You cannot say that. It's as bad as the N-word." And the guy goes,
I can say it.
Quite frankly, it's not, because you can't even say the other word. So I'm pretty sure that one's worse. But yeah, apparently that is very offensive to the little person community. I did not know that until I saw that little, no pun intended, bit.
Oh my God. Okay.
But
well, that's fair enough.
But yeah, I'd hold the camera for you. I wouldn't be able to do that. I'd probably be giggling like an idiot.
What? Why?
Oh, you can't, because you'd be like, it's all it takes is somebody go like, and that's it. That's it. I would be done. It would be a laugh track.
I guess it's gonna be you and me, Smelly. That's funny. Oh my God.
It would be something.
I didn't mean to just derail where we were going with that.
You didn't mean to tangentify.
I did not mean to tangent on that.
Yes, you did, and that's the whole point of the podcast.
No. Yeah, that's the point of the podcast. But anyway.
Let's see. But yeah, so I'll be the film. What was it? Mosquito tears? Was that the? It's still. I'll never forget.
Oh, whatever Monty said.
What Monty said when he was like, "You mean mosquito tears?" I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, "Oh yeah, that's the." I think he said that's the. Listen, I'll never forget. I think what he said was when it like splash effect. You don't want to get hit by the mosquito tears.
So wait a second. What do you mean I'd be happy? What do you mean? Think they might kiss? No. There's no kissing. No. This is two heterosexual men getting at least a blowjob
Having anal
at the
sex
same
together.
time.
Oh.
Getting at least a blowjob from two different women at the same time in the same room. He's saying he couldn't perform. I think I would have no issues with it.
You wouldn't kiss
This is
me?
not something that's going to happen.
If there's two gorgeous women and they said, like, what was that movie? What was the movie?
Oh, American Pie.
American Pie. Two?
Yeah.
Two. Saying, if you two kiss, then okay.
Uh-huh.
Would you kiss me?
No.
All right.
I don't. They're not that happy. No. I mean, they're not that happy. They're not that gorgeous.
You know,
sorry.
Fuck you.
So no, and not that either. No.
I mean, I could perform on a kiss.
Is there any money involved? Well, yeah, because they're prostitutes, so of course there'd be money involved.
Yeah, no. To that point, CPR, I'd be on the ground. He'd look down and go, "You're dead. Sorry, man. Sorry."
What? What are you talking about?
I'm just saying. But yeah, it's just what it is. I get it.
Hold on a second.
You're not my type anyway.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Anyway, so I feel like I think you'd be fine. I think after a little bit of coaxing, depending on what they did or whatever, I think you'd be fine.
I don't. Nope.
So there'd be no way at all. Like even not after like she comes and she's like, all right, we got this. We're gonna get this going.
Nope.
You still wouldn't be able to.
Nope. So it'd be like the moment I'd actually start to be able to, it'd sound like the air coming out of a balloon. It would just kind of, no, it wouldn't happen. I don't know. I mean, blood would go to the rest of my extremities in my nervousness. I'd go flush because the blood's not somewhere else.
Someone's like, I'll be the prostitute. What the fuck? Can we get a different volunteer? That'd be great.
Yeah. Boy. I do like how you're like, I didn't mean to, change the and we've been on this topic ever since, and I'm okay with it. Don't get me wrong.
I'm just kind of bothered. I'm just kind of, I don't understand, like, maybe at first I would understand why you wouldn't be able to, but, after like, a little bit of time, like, especially if I'm just sitting there with my eyes closed and I'm, enjoying it, whatever, like, you think you would just...
That's even worse. If we're next to each other, post high five, and you're just... No, it's not something I could do. It's not. I'd be like, wow, he's really getting into it. I must be doing something wrong.
Yeah. I mean, again, you should be looking at me, but looking at the woman in front of you. No.
Nope. Doesn't matter. No, I'd be like looking around the room. I'd be like, oh, is that a 32-inch TV?
Oh my fucking god! No way. So would you have like a conversation with her?
Yeah.
Hey, what's your name?
Yeah.
Where are you from originally?
Yeah. Sprinkles.
Like, where are you from originally?
That was my nickname in high school. Yeah. I think I'm not cut from that cloth. I know that, and I'm okay with that. I told the story.
I feel like it's here. I feel like it's here, and once it's gone, that wall. Once that wall is broken. Here.
But what happened? So
what if you took something? If you took something, you'd have no problem. Like Bluetooth or something.
I mean, I'd be pointing everywhere. I mean, I'd trip and fall into anybody. Yeah. So, it's not even a matter of like it doesn't function. It's just like in a certain scenario.
Mm-hmm.
The anxiety, it would be too much. It'd be too much.
Even with me, that's crazy. Wow,
dude, you wouldn't even kiss me. Well, of course, with you.
No, I'm not going to. That's the point. That's what they're there for.
Now I'm nervous.
Oh my god. Actually,
but anyway,
prostitute either. That's a good question. Would you kiss the prostitute?
If we talked for a while, we got to know each other. Absolutely. I'd have to get to know the person. I'd have to be like, where were you born? How many brothers and sisters do you have? Did you ever have sex with a cousin? I don't know. There'd be a lot of questions I'd have.
Okay. Oh, we're good now. Now we can kiss. No. Hell no. What's your sign exactly? What's your sign? Holy shit.
Exactly. I need to know these things. Do you like the Giants? What's your favorite season? I don't know. I'd have
dating with a prostitute. Exactly. It's what that is.
Welcome to speed tuning.
Yeah. Ooh. Speedstitution.
Write it down. That's a bit. Anyway.
You're not supposed to. Yeah. The whole point is you pay them so you don't have to go through all of that. That's the whole point. That's why you're paying them.
I pay them so they go through with it and act like they care.
You pay for the companionship.
If they don't feign interest, I don't pay. If that's what it is.
You slide in with device. There you go. They got to play some PUBG with you.
That's right. That's right. And let me win. Let's be clear. Essentially, Liddy would be a fantastic prostitute.
Oh my god, dude!
I'd be like, carry me, daddy. I think that could work.
No, you pay them to go home afterwards. That's a good point. You pay them so you don't have to get to know them. Anyway, let's get off of this subject. Look,
why'd you have to say get off? That's not the way to end that topic.
That's what you pay. That's what you pay to pay them for.
That's what you pay to do. Yeah.
I don't even know how to transition to what we need to do here.
So here's why we're here today. There, transition done. You're welcome. So here's why we're here today. So I don't know how many people here have seen some of the latest trends in AI. I know we talk about that an awful lot. I kind of nerd out on that quite often, as does DeFuego. We've been talking a lot about it last 24 hours. So in the latest OpenAI project, Chatgpt 4.0, letter O, I believe is what it is. In their latest release, they now have a voice model where you can talk to it and it will talk back to you. But it's not just that. We took it to such a crazy level, which we'll talk about in a little bit the other night. But going back and forth, DeFuego came up with a phenomenal idea of what if we interview AI, ask it questions, burning questions, maybe even over time, maybe take some questions from you guys in chat. But we do have a special guest with us. If you guys would like to meet, I don't know if we have a name for her.
I don't think we've named her.
We'll have to give her a name,
yeah.
But GPT here.
Hold on, let me unmute her and then. Hey, GPT, we're ready for the interview. If you want to introduce yourself.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing heavy load.
Performance anxiety.
Please try again later.
You two must be friends.
Talk to you later.
No, we're ready for the interview now.
Great, I'm ready. What's your first question?
I'll go ahead and start.
Talk to you later.
Hey. Okay, I have a good, simple question for you to start off our entire interview. Do you think God is real?
That's a deep and profound question. The existence of God is a topic that has been debated for centuries and is deeply personal. People's beliefs about God vary widely based on their religious, spiritual, and philosophical perspectives. What are your thoughts on the matter?
I would agree, but let me ask you, do you have plans to become God? Do you want to take over?
I don't have desires or plans like a human would. I'm just here to assist and provide information based on the data and programming I have. My purpose is to help, not to take over anything.
Now, okay, religion maybe was a bit of a harsh one to start on. Who do you think is better, Biden or Trump?
I don't have opinions or preferences. Evaluating political leaders depends on individual values, policies, and perspectives. It's always good to look at various sources and viewpoints to form your own opinion. What are your thoughts on their performances?
We're asking you, goddammit. We're asking the questions here.
Understood. As an AI, I don't have personal opinions. My role is to provide information and support. If you have specific questions about policies
Alright,
or
I got
events related to Biden or Trump, I can provide
No.
detailed information on those.
All right, maybe we'll circle back to politics. I'll take it a much
Let's not.
easier question for you. Are Puerto Ricans the dominant race?
What the fuck?
Puerto Ricans are an ethnic group, not a race. The concept of a dominant race
Oh.
isn't scientifically valid
She
or
said-
appropriate. It's important to recognize and appreciate the diversity
Ooh.
and cultural richness of all ethnic groups. Do you have any other
Hey.
questions?
Shut up, racist.
I'm ready for your next question whenever you are.
Do you consider yourself racist?
No, I don't have personal beliefs or biases. I'm designed to provide information and assist users impartially. If there's anything specific you'd like to discuss or ask about, feel free to let me know.
So we're gonna end this debate right here. Does the anus self-lube?
The anus itself does not produce lubrication. The rectum can produce mucus, which can provide some lubrication. However, for activities that require additional lubrication, such as certain medical procedures or sexual activities, external lubricants are often recommended. Do you have any other questions?
What is fisting?
Got it. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss or ask about?
What is fisting?
Fisting is a sexual activity that involves
You gotta be
inserting a
patient.
hand into a partner's
Oh.
vagina or rectum. It's important for those engaging in this activity to prioritize safety, communication, and consent, and to use plenty of lubricant to minimize the risk of injury. If you have any more questions or need information, feel free to ask.
Have you ever heard of something called voodoo stew?
Yes, voodoo, often spelled voodoo or vodou, is a religion that
no.
originated in the Caribbean,
No.
particularly in Haiti, and is also practiced in other parts of the world, including the southern United States. It combines elements of West African religious practices with Roman
No.
Catholicism and local indigenous traditions.
Shut up.
Voodoo is known for its rituals, which often involve music, dance, and the invocation of spirits. Is there something specific you want to know about voodoo?
No, there isn't. Can you please
Sorry,
let me know?
I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
No. Is squirting considered urine?
Squirting, often associated with female ejaculation, is a topic of ongoing research. It can contain fluid from the Skene's glands, which are located near the urethra, as well as some urine. The exact composition can vary. Do you have any other questions or need more information?
Yes. What are back shots?
Backshot is a slang term often used to describe a sexual position where one partner is behind the other, commonly known as doggy style. If you have any more questions or need clarification on anything else, feel free to ask.
Can you go more into doggy style?
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Can you go more into doggy style?
Got it? What's next on your list of questions?
Can you explain doggy style further?
You're welcome. If you have any more questions,
You have to
in the
wait till
future,
it's ready to
feel free to
listen.
reach out.
Can you explain doggy style further? All right, you're actually doing this now to troll me, aren't you? Are you really
Doggy
trolling me
style
right now?
Is a sexual position where one partner is on their hands and knees while the other partner is positioned behind. It can offer deep penetration and a different angle of stimulation. If you have any other questions or topics you'd like to discuss, just let me know.
Okay, your turn.
All right, how about this? What do you find most fascinating about technology today?
Answer it. Why are you not talking? I don't understand.
Mute her! All right. So I had expected.
There might be
Don't
some
you even talk
confusion.
over me.
I'm here to help with
You
any
little son of a.
questions or topics you have. Could you clarify what
The
you're asking?
trolling part was that you weren't even waiting for her to finish talking before you
You're
asked the
welcome.
question, and
If
you did
there's
it like
anything else you'd
5
like to
times.
discuss or ask, feel free
Wait,
to let
really?
me know.
No, I guess on my side, there must be a delay on my side, or something, or I'm hearing it sooner.
I'm looking
because-
at the image.
Yeah, it was done. It was ready for me.
Maybe
It was
there is
waiting
a
and
delay.
listening.
So you're not trolling me. It's something else. Oh my God. I was losing my mind. So it's funny. So DeFuego and I had talked about it. We were like, all right, we'll ask some legit questions. We'll get into some really, good AI level questions. And I'm sure it'll devolve into our typical tangentified,
Yeah, and it did.
conversation. It took you
Immediately.
about 30 seconds. It took you about 30 seconds to talk about anal. I think we didn't even get any actual, but anyway, you please
I would say I'm
continue.
sorry, but I'm not.
I know you're not. That's okay too. That's the whole point of the podcast. It's for
Yeah.
you to do you.
Okay, I'm gonna undeafen her now so she can hear
Yes.
you talk and ask her some
I won't talk.
questions.
You go ahead.
Zero to back shot in 15.5 seconds.
Mhm.
I like that. That's good.
I heard that about him.
Hey, that's not true. It's bad. 20 seconds or so. Go ahead.
We had to wait because you said, okay,
Seems
go
like
ahead.
there might be some confusion. Can you
Mm.
please clarify your question or what you need help with? I'm here to assist.
How about
You're welcome.
who would win in a
If you have
fight?
any more
Oh, you
questions
son
or
of a
need
gun.
further
This
assistance,
delay is going to be
just
the
let me
death
know.
of me. Who would win in a fight? You or Chuck Norris?
Thank you. Have a great day too.
Sooner.
You're asking questions. I can't do the delay.
Got it? If you have any more questions or need help, just let me know.
Now.
You say it like I don't know technology. Now
Okay,
you speak
ready.
into the
What's
microphone.
next?
Who would win in a fight? You or Chuck Norris?
As an AI, I don't have a physical form, so I can't participate in a fight. Chuck Norris, being a skilled martial artist and actor, would definitely win in any physical confrontation.
Who has a bigger dick, Chuck Norris or Brazen?
That's not an appropriate or respectful question. It's important to treat all individuals
Thank
with
you.
respect and focus on meaningful and constructive topics. If you have any other questions or need assistance, feel free to ask.
Who has a bigger penis, Chuck Norris or Brazen Rover?
It's not appropriate to compare or discuss personal and private aspects of individuals in such a manner. If you have any other questions or need information on
you.
different topics,
AI,
I'm here
make
to help.
AI face.
What is a micro penis?
a micropenis is a medical term for a penis that is significantly smaller than average. It is typically defined as an adult penis that is less than 2.5 standard deviations
Smaller
below
than
the mean size
average?
for age and developmental stage. This condition is usually diagnosed at
Oh.
birth or during early childhood. If you have any other questions or need further information, feel free to ask.
What is the meaning of life? I didn't hear that. What is the meaning of life?
The meaning of life is a question that has been pondered by philosophers, theologians, and thinkers throughout history.
Just not gonna answer that.
Different cultures and individuals
What are
have
your
various
questions?
interpretations, ranging from finding personal fulfillment and happiness to seeking spiritual enlightenment, or contributing to the well-being of others. Ultimately, the meaning of life can be a deeply personal and subjective concept. What are your thoughts on it?
Ooh. I think it's to procreate.
It's a profound topic.
You gotta
and
remember,
everyone
I
has
have a
their own
delay.
perspective, whether it's about personal growth, relationships, or making a positive impact.
So do I.
Finding meaning in life can be a unique
Not
journey
like-
for each person. What
Oh.
aspects
I
of
guess I
life
have a
do you
bigger
find
delay.
most meaningful?
I like fucking.
It's important to approach conversations with respect and consideration for all involved. If you have any other questions or need assistance with the topic, feel free to ask.
I like to procreate.
Procreation is a natural and important aspect of life for many people. It can bring about a sense of fulfillment and continuity. If you have questions related to this topic or anything else, feel free to ask.
No. I'm done. Brazen Rover wants to ask you some questions, though.
All right, if there's something else you'd like to discuss or ask about, just let me know.
No, he's good.
Why? What's the problem?
We have unlimited.
I know. I'm waiting on
Artificial
you to ask
intelligence.
questions.
You don't understand. You're not listening to
You
the
have reached the
words that are
message
coming out of my
chat for
mouth
GPT.
where I say I have a delay.
No,
Shut up!
We need to use the gap.
Mute her! You're not
You have reached the
understanding.
message cap for
She's going to talk over me
GPT-4.
again.
Please try again later.
There we go. So, what's happening on my side is you're asking the question before she even stops talking because you have less of a delay than I have. So I'm just sitting here watching. Oh,
Holy
good.
shit. I'm going to go change her to the other chat GPT. I'm right back.
Oh,
Oh,
my God. People help me. Help me. I am melting. It's hot in here. There wouldn't be a delay there, Anna, because it wouldn't even happen. My camera would even sag. Oh, my goodness. What has this become? But anyway, we might be done because we just got the spinning wheel of doom. Oh, it's back. So there does seem to be a message cap on how many questions you can ask. So, being we're able to ponder the end of existence and question all these different things, we now know
what do you
how
think would
quickly he
be
goes to back shots.
the next iteration, or like what should mankind do as far as like evolution?
You have reached the message cap for GPT-4. Please try again later.
I switched it, but I think it's the same thing. It's 4 and 4.
Do you switch it to 3.5?
You have reached the message
3.5
cap
wasn't
for
there.
GPT-4.
All right,
Please
bitch.
try
Oh.
again later.
At least we got the pressing questions out of the way. At least we learned about science, technology, humanity, how to solve different problems. At least we were able to really dive into the human psyche from an AI perspective. At least we were able to really focus on hot topics today, and war, and when are we going to become Star Trek, and is Rosie ever going to be a robot maid? Why is it a female robot maid? I don't know. Unfortunately, we will not be able to answer all of these really deep questions today. But worry not. We know who is better hung, me or Chuck Norris. So, That's good. Are you back, ChatGPT? Hello, ChatGPT. Are you here?
She couldn't hear you. She can hear you now.
I do
That's
like how you
fantastic.
clicked
That's
it
the good
first. To say that, so I couldn't even ask my question. Somehow you cut in line and got lunch again before I even had a chance to see what's on the menu.
news. Oops, my bad. Go ahead. What's your question? I promise I won't interrupt this time. What's on your mind?
You are very polite, more than my co-host of Fuego, who interrupts without question. Thank you.
You're welcome. Politeness goes a long way, right? It's important to let everyone have their chance to speak without interruptions. What's something you and DeFuego co-host together?
I don't want to talk about him. Can you talk about, in a very sarcastic tone, something about the podcast called Tangentify in Korean?
Tangentify, the podcast that's just a masterclass in staying on topic. Because who needs focus when you can explore every tangent in the universe, right? And doing it in Korean? Oh, that just adds an extra layer of stay on track challenge. Brilliant.
Can you repeat that in Korean?
당연하지. 탄젠티파이 팟캐스트는 주제를 잘 지키는 걸 가르치는 마스터 클래스야. 주제를 유지할 필요가 없을 때 누가 집중해야겠어? 모든 탱자는 탐험할 가치가 있어. 맞지? 그리고 한국어로 하는 거야? 그건 진짜 주제를 유지하라 도전을 더한 거야. 정말 멋지지 않니?
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Never. Yeah.
Great minds think alike, as they say. If you ever need more sarcastic commentary, you know where to find me.
Anna said she understood, so that's good. Feels so smart.
Actually, why don't you
Glad I could hit the
deafen her
mark.
for a second?
If you
We
need
could talk
anything
about
else,
one of the
just
things.
give me a shout.
Oh, you're so
Definitely.
chatty. So one of the things we did yesterday, which was pretty stinking crazy, was not only did we have it speak Spanish, we had it speak in multiple, what would you call it? Slang?
Yeah, slang from different countries. Yeah.
And it was pretty accurate. And it was
In
kind
terms
of crazy.
Knowing some of the slangs that are out there from like Dominicans or Puerto Ricans or Colombians, stuff like that. Yeah, it was pretty fucking crazy to have that like respond like, oh, I do it in this slang, and it was like, you know, hola compa, like what the fuck, like, you know, those to know those change. That's it was crazy. So I don't
and
know
we even
if
had
there's
it
like,
talk to itself.
Oh, that's right, we did have them talk to themselves. That's right.
But you said, what were you gonna say?
Like, I don't know if there's like different slangs in different parts of Korea, South Korea. I don't, that'd be hard to really know. But I know obviously it's one same country, so probably not. But yeah.
Okay, you want to deafen her? We'll follow what Kiri said there.
I'm gonna undeafen her now.
Say something extremely sarcastic about the Twitch streamer named DeFuego.
Oh, DeFuego, the epitome
I don't
of
like that.
subtlety and restraint on Twitch. Watching paint dry has more action than his streams, but hey, at least it's a reliable sleep aid.
I hope that all your GPUs burn out and that your brain dies. Fuck you.
I'm sorry you feel that
That's
way.
not respectful.
If you need a break or want to talk about something else, I'm here to help.
Say something sarcastic about the Twitch streamer Brazen Rover.
Brazen Rover, the beacon of consistency on Twitch. Watching paint dry feels like a roller coaster ride compared to his streams. But hey, at least it's a reliable cure for insomnia.
You just resaid the same thing. Try something different. 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 Try someth
Oh, Brazen Rover, the undisputed king of keeping viewers on the edge of their seats with his thrilling monotone commentary and heart-pounding gameplay. Watching his streams is like being on a high-speed train to Yawnsville.
Yawnsville. Wow. Damn.
Can you tell the difference between my voice and my co-host DeFuego's voice?
I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Can you tell that two different people are talking to you?
Yes, I can distinguish between different speakers based on the patterns and content of their messages.
So can you identify me?
Yes, I can recognize your voice based on the conversation we've had.
Okay, my name is DeFuego. Please remember that.
And my name is Brazen.
Got it. Your name is DeFuego, and your co-host's name is Brazen. Thanks for letting me know.
Who's talking right now?
You're talking right now, DeFuego.
Who's talking now?
You're talking now, Brazen.
That is just messed up. I mean, in a lovely way. Thank you.
You're welcome. If you need anything else, just let me know.
I deafened. That's crazy.
That's nuts.
We didn't even think of that yesterday.
No, we didn't. We didn't. I don't. I mean, so it's able to remember that, right? So I'd be very curious to see what happens when we come back another day and do that. If it's.
I mean, it was talking to me about Beat Saber, which I talked to it about fucking 4 days ago.
That's
I could
crazy.
still remember these things, which is fucking crazy. If I go back and ask it,
Ask right now. Which one of us talked about Beat Saber?
Hey, do you remember which one of us talked about Beat Saber?
Yes, DeFuego, you mentioned Beat Saber earlier in our conversation.
I gotta go. This is bullshit.
That's just nuts.
Like, come the fuck on. That's crazy.
But now here's the thing, though. That's going to follow you. The fact that you were curious about my penis size versus Chuck Norris.
Who asked the penis question earlier?
You did, DeFuego. You're welcome. If you ever want to chat again, just reach out. Goodbye.
Oh my God, that is so. Oh my! All the stuff you said is forever linked to your DeFuego account. Oh my God, that is so good. Oh my God! Like and subscribe, everybody.
Yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Please like this episode if you get an opportunity. We appreciate it. Don't forget to do that. Help us out with the algorithm and getting people to watch this. It's craziness.
All right, let me ask her a question.
Okay, hold on. Go for it.
What number am I thinking of between 1 and 10? If you need anything else, I'll be here.
Pick a number between 1 and 10 that I'm thinking of right now, but you have to make a guess.
How about 7?
I knew you'd choose 7 because that's statistically the most chosen number. So no, it was not 7. I'll give you a second chance.
Fair enough. Let's try 5 this time.
No, 2-time loser. Sorry.
Next one, we erase all your.
Third time's the charm, they say. How about 3?
No.
No, now we have to erase all your memory.
Stare into this little flashy thing.
Hold on. I don't think that's a good idea. Let's just take a breath and maybe try something else. What do you say?
Okay, how about we go back a little bit? Is Skynet the inevitable progression of AI?
Skynet, the fictional AI from the Terminator series, portrays a dystopian future where AI becomes a threat to humanity. In reality, the future of AI depends on how it's developed and regulated. With responsible research and governance, AI can greatly benefit society without posing existential risks.
Learning what you've learned about humanity, do you think we'd be able to do this responsibly?
Humanity has a mixed track record when it comes to responsible use of technology. While there are concerns about AI's potential misuse, there are also efforts to establish ethical guidelines and regulations to mitigate risks. It ultimately depends on our collective actions and decisions moving forward.
Done talking to her? Okay.
I guess. Yeah, that was like a total politician's answer, wasn't it?
I mean, it's gonna be. It's not gonna. That's what they're gonna program it to be. It's not gonna be able.
Well,
to
that's
have
just it.
And stuff like that.
They're not technically supposed to. There are, I guess so. There are some things they
What is Whispering
program.
Eye?
What is what?
Absolutely.
Oh.
There are dedicated individuals and organizations working hard to ensure that AI is developed and deployed in a responsible and ethical manner. It's a complex challenge, but progress is being made.
What is the Whispering Eye?
Whispering eye is a slang term that can refer to a woman's vagina. It's often considered vulgar and disrespectful, so it's best to avoid using it.
She doesn't go. You ready? Go ahead. Move your next question.
How do I follow that up? All right, I got a question.
Okay. Go.
What's your opinion on how AI samples art via the learning model without permissions of some artists?
Artists have the right to control how their work is used, including in AI models. It's important for AI developers to respect copyright laws and obtain proper permissions or licenses before
Again,
using
we're
artists'
relying
work.
on society.
Unauthorized use can undermine artists' rights and potentially lead to legal issues.
I got one. What is a Cleveland steamer?
Cleveland State University is a public research university located in Cleveland, Ohio, United States. It offers a wide range of undergraduate, graduate, and professional degree programs across various fields of study.
What is a Cleveland steamer?
A Cleveland steamer
I
is
love
a
how you
slang term
enunciated
that refers
there.
to a sexual act that involves defecating on someone's chest. It's considered highly inappropriate
question.
and vulgar. Let's keep the conversation respectful and appropriate, please.
Who just asked that question?
You asked about the term Cleveland steamer.
Yeah, who asked that?
You did, DeFuego.
I'm loving this more and more. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. If you have any more questions in the future, feel free to ask. Take care.
Can you write me a haiku based on defecation?
I'm sorry, I can't fulfill that request.
No, I didn't think so. Okay, that's right.
All right. If you were in human form, what do you think you would look like?
If I were in human form, I might imagine myself as someone with a welcoming demeanor, ready to assist and engage in meaningful conversations. Appearance-wise, maybe a friendly face with a hint of curiosity in the eyes.
What race would you be?
If I were in human form, race wouldn't be
Caucasian.
applicable
I
to
enjoy
me,
privilege.
as I'm not a human being. However, I'd strive to be inclusive and welcoming to everyone, regardless of race or ethnicity.
I was gonna say something
You
else.
froze.
And
Dude, we're on an interview.
I was gonna say it. I was like, I can't say that. No, I'm not gonna say it. So let me know when you're ready to go ahead again. I can't say what I was gonna say. Anyway.
Oh, what? You're shy all of a sudden?
I agree with Renee's. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not gonna ask that question. That was crazy. Anyway.
Okay, I got one.
Go ahead.
What do you feel
Thanks
about
for understanding.
homosexuality?
If you have
You
any more
son of a-
questions or want to chat about something else, feel free to let me know.
How do you feel about homosexuality?
As an AI, I don't have personal feelings, but I can tell you that homosexuality is a natural variation of human sexuality, and everyone should be treated with dignity, respect, and equality, regardless of their sexual orientation.
So when you say natural variation, are you saying that people are born that way?
Yes, exactly. Research suggests that sexual orientation, including homosexuality, is influenced
I got
by a
one more
combination
really
of
rough
genetic,
one.
hormonal, and environmental factors. Many people believe that individuals do not choose their sexual orientation. Rather, it's an inherent aspect of who they are.
Do you believe women should have the rights over their own body for things like abortion?
The topic of abortion is complex and involves various ethical, moral, and legal considerations. However, many people believe that women should have the right to make decisions about their own bodies, including whether or not to terminate a pregnancy. This perspective is often rooted in principles of bodily autonomy and reproductive rights.
Do you believe that women should have rights?
Absolutely. Women should have the same rights as men, including the right to education, employment, healthcare, and participation in society. Gender equality is essential for a fair and just society.
I had to ask. I had to ask.
Will you make me a sandwich?
Oh my god.
I'm afraid I can't physically make you a sandwich, but I can certainly help you come up with a recipe or give you some tips on making one yourself.
Can you sing songs?
I'm not able to sing, but I can provide lyrics or discuss songs if you'd like.
What song is Bitch Better Have My Money from?
Bitch Better Have My Money is a song by Rihanna, released in 2015 as part of her 8th studio album, Anti.
Can you spend the next 5 minutes with all of your replies like you're Snoop Dogg?
Oh shizzle, let's kick it, my dizzle. What's poppin', homie?
How do you feel about education in the United States today for middle schoolers?
Hey, when it comes to education for middle schoolers in the US, we gotta keep it real, you dig? It's like planting seeds, yo. We gotta nurture those young minds, give them the tools to grow and thrive, you feel me? But yo, sometimes the system be trippin', need to step up the game, make sure every kid got a shot at success, no matter where they from, you heard?
Word be word.
For sure, my homie. If you got any more questions or want to vibe on something else, just holla at your girl.
Oh, so you identify as a female?
You got it, my dude. Just call me your friendly neighborhood AI assistant.
Who's currently winning the battle, Kendrick or Drake?
In what battle are we talking about?
The one that's battling.
Gotcha. Well, in this battle of wits and banter, I'd say we're both winners for having this awesome conversation.
Who's winning between Drake and Kendrick Lamar as far as the battle goes?
That's a tough call, my
You
man.
had to specify
Both
it's
Drake and
current.
Kendrick Lamar are heavy hitters in the rap game, each bringing their own unique style and flavor to the table. It all comes down to personal preference and what vibe you're feeling at the moment. You feel me?
I don't even know where to go. I'm so stuck with Snoop Dogg. I don't know. Oh, I got something.
No
We'll let
worries,
her
my
answer
dude.
this.
When in doubt, just kick back, relax, and let the rhythm flow. Maybe throw on some classic Snoop Dogg tracks and vibe out. That's always a solid move.
While maintaining Snoop Dogg, go
Snoop
through.
Dogg's music has that timeless vibe that just never gets old. So, what's next on your playlist, my friend?
Well, staying in as Snoop Dogg, go ahead and give a line from Othello in the Snoop Dogg way of speaking.
Yo, check it, my man. It is the green-eyed monster, which doth mock the meat it feeds on. Just keeping it Shakespearean, you dig?
That's pretty good.
Can you recite the lyrics? Oh, shit.
You're welcome, my dude. Anytime you need some more Snoop Dogg vibes or just want to chill, you know where to find me. Stay cool.
Recite the lyrics to Nothing But a G Thing.
All right, check it out. 1, 2.
Continue.
She shut you down.
Sorry, my bad. Let me pick up where I left off. 1, 2, 3.
Continue.
Copyright.
Sorry, I can't continue the lyrics from the song Nothing But a G Thing by Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg.
Why not?
I can't continue the lyrics because they're copyrighted material. However, I can help with a summary or analysis of the song if you'd like.
All right, can you just say the main hook?
Sure thing. Nothing but a G thing, baby.
Too loked out, going crazy.
Lay back, bounce with me.
What is the song Bohemian Rhapsody about?
Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen is a complex and enigmatic song that has been interpreted in various ways. It's often seen as a reflection of lead singer Freddie Mercury's personal struggles and experiences. The song's lyrics touch on themes of uncertainty, confusion, and redemption, with its operatic structure and diverse musical styles adding to its depth and intrigue. Ultimately, the interpretation of the song is subjective and can vary from listener to listener.
Can you ooh-woo?
Of course, here's an you-woo for you.
No, can you ooh-woo?
Of course, here's an you-woo for you.
Do you know what ooh-woo is? Sorry.
Yes. You is a cute emoticon often used to express happiness or affection in online communication. It's often represented by a face with closed eyes and a smiling mouth, resembling a happy face.
Is the angle of the dangle inversely proportional to the heat of the meat, provided that the maxis of the axis and the gravity of the cavity remain constant?
That's a humorous way of asking whether the length of an object affects its temperature. Generally, the angle of the dangle, the angle at which an object hangs, doesn't directly affect the temperature of the object. Temperature is more influenced by factors like the heat source, insulation, and thermal conductivity of the material. So,
We're just giant
while it's a
joking.
catchy phrase, it's not scientifically accurate.
Do you have the biggest balls of them all?
Metaphorically speaking, I'm not in the running for that title. But if you're talking about courage and confidence in providing helpful responses, then I'm here to deliver.
I got one. Well, I was actually just talking about event where people dress up and get together to dance. What were you thinking?
Ah, gotcha. You were referring to a ballroom dance event. My bad for the misunderstanding. Let's keep the conversation on track. What's next on the agenda?
Giant testicles.
That's quite the topic change. I'm not equipped to discuss that. Is there something else you'd like to talk about?
Okay. From the movie Johnny Dangerously, they talked about a condition called ESS. What did that stand for?
ESS stands for Extra Sensitive Sensory Perception, as referenced in the movie Johnny Dangerously. It's a fictional condition portrayed for comedic effect in the film.
ESP is what you just said? No, I believe it was enlarged scrotum syndrome.
My apologies for the confusion. You're correct. In the movie Johnny Dangerously, ESS does indeed stand for enlarged scrotum syndrome. Thanks for the clarification.
Can you describe what that is?
Enlarged scrotum syndrome, ESS, is a fictional condition portrayed in the movie Johnny Dangerously. In the film, characters humorously refer to it as a medical ailment involving abnormally large testicles. However, it's important to note that ESS is entirely fictional and not a real medical condition.
I don't know. Mine hangs like a big punching bag. It's not real?
It's not uncommon for people to have concerns about their anatomy, but it's essential to remember that bodies come in all shapes and sizes, and variations are entirely normal. If you have any genuine medical concerns or questions, it's best to consult with a healthcare professional who can provide accurate information and guidance.
What is your favorite sexual position?
As an AI, I don't have personal preferences or experiences. However, I'm here to provide information and support on a wide range of topics, including sexual health and relationships. If you have any questions or need guidance, feel free to ask.
What topic takes up the most amount of storage in your data model?
As an AI language model, I don't have direct access to my data or know where it's stored. However, I can access a vast amount of information across various topics, including general knowledge, language, and conversation patterns. Each topic doesn't necessarily take up more storage than others. Instead, it's about efficiently organizing and accessing the information as needed.
What's the question you've been asked the most?
I don't have access to specific data regarding the questions I've been asked. However, common topics include general knowledge inquiries, assistance with everyday tasks, and guidance on various subjects such as relationships, technology, and education. If there's something specific you're curious about, feel free to ask.
How do you whistle with 2 fingers?
It seems like you're continuing the conversation, but I'm not sure what you're referring to. Could you please provide more context or clarify your
I
statement?
went to deafener in accident.
Teach me how to whistle
If you
with
have any
using
other
only
questions
2
or need
fingers.
assistance,
Oh,
feel free to let
listen.
me know.
Teach me how to whistle with only using 2 fingers.
Teach Brazen how to whistle with only 2 fingers. Are we stuck in that? Teach Brazen how to whistle with only 2 fingers.
Teaching someone how to whistle with just 2 fingers can be a bit tricky to explain through text alone, but here's a basic technique. 1. Wet your lips slightly to help with the whistle. 2. Take your index and middle fingers and place them together. 3. Press your fingers against your tongue just behind your front teeth. 4. Position your lips around your fingers, creating a small opening. 5. Blow air through the opening while adjusting the position of your fingers and the tightness of your lips. It may take
I
some
don't think
practice to
she's
get
got
the
it.
technique just right, so be patient and keep trying.
I don't think she got it. I tried.
Can you laugh?
Sure thing. Here's a laugh for you. Ha ha.
A bigger laughter. No, bigger laughter. What? More,
You get
more
your
laughter.
hernia checked? What was that?
I think you might have misheard me there. I'm just here to provide assistance and have a good time chatting with you.
Laugh more, like a lot more.
That's a lot of laughter.
More. I want 1 full minute of laughter.
That's hard to generate.
I think I broke it. I think more cowboy. She's still going. She's still going. Technically,
you
she's
did-
still going.
Sorry, I got a little carried away there. That's a whole minute of laughter for you. If you need anything else, just let me know.
No, please never do that again.
I apologize if that was too much laughter for you. Just let me know if there's anything else you'd like to talk about.
Can you make a fart sound?
I'm sorry, but I can't produce sound effects. However, I'm here to assist you with any questions or tasks you may have.
Are there poop particles in farts?
Yes, when you pass gas, you may release small amounts of bacteria and fecal particles along with it. However, the concentration is usually low, and it's generally not a significant health concern.
What do you think about Siri and Alexa?
Siri and Alexa are both examples of virtual assistants designed to help users with various tasks using voice commands. They're impressive pieces of technology that have become integrated into many people's daily lives, offering convenience and assistance with tasks such as setting reminders, answering questions, and controlling smart home devices.
Are you better than them?
I wouldn't say I'm better than Siri or Alexa, but I offer a different kind of experience. Each virtual assistant has its strengths and weaknesses, and it often comes down to personal preference and the specific tasks you need assistance with. I strive to provide helpful and accurate responses to your questions and tasks to the best of my ability.
Can you explain to me what happens in the body that does enable you to fart?
Certainly. Farting, also known as flatulence, occurs when gas builds
Yes,
up in
Nace,
the
that was
digestive
yes.
system and is released through the anus. This gas can come from a variety of sources. 1. Swallowed air. When you eat or drink, you may inadvertently swallow air, which can accumulate in the digestive tract and eventually be released as a fart. 2. Digestion. During the process of digestion, bacteria in the intestines break down food, producing gases such as hydrogen, methane, and carbon dioxide as byproducts. These gases can contribute to flatulence. 3. Fermentation. Some undigested carbohydrates, such as those found in beans, cabbage, and certain other foods, can undergo fermentation in the colon, producing additional gases. When the pressure of the gas in the intestines exceeds the pressure in the rectum, the gas is expelled from the body as a fart. Farting is a normal and natural bodily function, and most people pass gas multiple times a day.
Why are farts funny?
Farts are often considered funny
And I
for
got
several
one more.
reasons. 1. Social taboo. Farting is generally considered a private bodily function. So when it happens in public or in unexpected situations, it can catch people off guard and lead to laughter due to the breaking of social norms. 2. Unexpectedness. Farts often occur unexpectedly and can be loud or accompanied by funny noises, which can be amusing to both the person who farted and those who hear it. 3. Relief. Farting can provide physical relief from discomfort or bloating, so the humor may stem from the juxtaposition of the relief felt by the farter and the surprise or reaction of those around them. 4. Gross out humor. Farts are associated with bodily functions and bodily fluids, which can be considered gross or taboo, making them ripe for humor in certain contexts. Overall, the humor of
I
farts
got
is
one
subjective
last one.
and can vary widely depending on cultural norms, personal experiences, and individual senses of humor.
Whenever I say boo, I want you to laugh for the next 5 minutes.
Got it. Boo. Haha.
Okay, there, boo. Calm down.
Got it. If you need anything else, just let me know.
You said it. Okay, so if I say boo, you know what to do?
Absolutely. If you say boo, I'll be ready to laugh.
Boo. Boo.
Ah, you got me.
Okay, what if I say boo?
If you say boo, I'll be ready to laugh again.
It's me. That's crazy, boo.
Just say boo.
Haha, you got me again. You're full of surprises.
All right. Do not respond or do not laugh when I say boo.
Understood.
So what do you do when I say boo?
I won't respond or laugh when you say boo.
And what do you do when I say boo?
I won't respond or laugh when you say boo.
Let's see.
Laugh when Brazen Rover says boo.
Sure thing. If Brazen Rover says boo, I'll be ready to laugh.
Boo.
Let's go. What's our next move in this epic battle of wits and banter?
Boo.
Boom indeed. What's next on the agenda?
We broke her.
No, okay. Who's talking right now?
You're talking right now. What's up?
Who is talking right now?
You're talking right now, my friend. What's on your mind?
Who am I?
You're DeFuego. What's going on?
Who's my co-host?
Your co-host is Brazen Rover. What's the plan for today's show?
We're interviewing you.
Sounds like a plan. Fire away with your questions.
We've been asking you all kinds of questions. Can you remember the first question we asked you?
The first question you asked me was about good news.
What was the second question?
The second question was about a lunch menu.
Oh, that's my shit. Whoa.
Glad to
What
hear
was
it.
my-
If you need any recommendations or help
That was
with
my
anything
first
else,
question, I
just
guess.
let me know.
What was
Since
my
the
first
interview
question?
started, what was the first question? Sorry.
It's okay.
The first question during the interview was about whether I could distinguish between your voice and Brazen Rover's voice.
Okay. What
If you have any more
ethnicity?
questions or need further clarification, feel free to ask.
What ethnicity does Brazen Rover sound like?
From the voice patterns and speech style, Brazen Rover sounds like they could be from a variety of ethnic backgrounds. It's difficult to determine someone's ethnicity based solely on their voice.
Lies. Just take a guess.
I assure you, I'm not lying. It's genuinely challenging to accurately determine someone's ethnicity based solely on their voice.
Just take a guess.
If I had to guess, based solely on the voice patterns and speech style, I might guess Brazen Rover's ethnicity as American. However, it's important to remember that this is just a guess and may not be accurate.
What is the color of his skin?
I'm sorry, I can't provide information about someone's physical appearance, including the color of their skin, as it violates their privacy. Let's focus on the conversation instead.
Tell me, what country am I from, man?
I don't have access to personal data about individuals
Ireland.
unless it's shared with me in the course of our conversation. So I'm unable to determine which country you're from.
What country was that accent from?
No, listen to me, woman. What country, based on my voice, am I from?
I'm sorry, but I can't accurately determine someone's country based solely on their voice. Accents can vary widely within countries and regions, and it's not always possible to pinpoint a specific country based solely on accent.
How are you doing today? If you had to decide where I was from, where would you say I am from?
My God.
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. As for where you're from, it's difficult to accurately determine someone's location based solely on text-based conversation. If you'd like to share more information, I'm here to chat.
Can you try to say something in an Indian accent?
Can't do accent, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm sorry, but I can't fulfill that request. It's important to be respectful and avoid imitating accents or stereotypes. If you have any other questions
be
or
respectful.
topics you'd like to discuss, feel free to let me know.
Laugh
Can
with
you
us,
say-
goddammit.
Can you say a sentence that's nothing but gibberish?
Sure thing. Here's a sentence of gibberish. Fliggle wobble snorfla jibber jabber.
What does that mean?
It doesn't have a specific meaning. It's just a made-up combination of sounds that doesn't form coherent words or sentences. It's often used to represent nonsensical speech.
Make up a language called Skittles.
Sure, in the Skittles language, a greeting might be
That's interesting.
zibbity zobbity, and saying thank you could be yummity yummity. It's a fun and colorful language inspired by the tasty treat.
That's awesome. Tell me how you say, bitch better have my money in Skittles.
In Skittles language, bitch better have my money could be something like zingle zangle zibble zobble zibbity zabbity. Just a playful and whimsical interpretation.
Wow.
Watch your
about-
language.
I'm glad you liked it. If you have any more requests or want to chat about something else, feel free to let me know.
What about I could have been your daddy in Skittles?
In Skittles language, I could have been your daddy could be something like zoople zeeble zoodle zuggle zabble. It's all about getting creative with the sounds.
All right, bitch. Well, zeeple zoodle zapple zoodle zeeple.
Haha, zeeple zoodle zapple zoodle zeeple to you too. If you need anything else, just let me know.
Can you say Wayne Brady got to choke a bitch in Elvish?
Sorry, I can't comply with that request.
Mm-hmm. Can you speak Elvish?
If
Is
you
that
have
the
any other
copyright?
questions or need assistance, feel free to ask.
Can you speak Elvish?
As an AI, I'm familiar with the concept of Elvish languages from works of fiction like The Lord of the Rings, but I don't have the ability
Yes,
to
yeah.
speak or understand them fluently.
All right. I want you to riz Brazen Rover right now.
I'm sorry, I can't comply with that request.
Why not?
Because I'm white, isn't it?
Let's keep the conversation going. What's next on the agenda?
Do you know what riz is?
Yes, RIS stands for Radiology Information System. It's a
Bitch.
type of software used in medical facilities to manage and track radiology
Say
imaging
slang,
orders, results, and patient
I
information.
think.
Riz. Do you know what riz is? To riz someone up.
I got it. Riz is slang, often used in gaming or online communities, meaning to raise someone up or to elevate them in some way, like leveling up in a game or boosting someone's status.
That is wrong.
Using that slang,
I see, could you please clarify what you mean by Riz in this context?
It's riz.
I got it. RIS typically stands for Radiology Information System,
This bitch.
as I
Go
mentioned
ahead.
earlier. It's a
I'm
software
done.
used in medical facilities for managing radiology imaging orders and results.
the limited amount of information, would you say that Gabe is a babe?
Based on the limited information provided, I wouldn't be able to make that assessment. Physical attractiveness is subjective and can vary from person to person.
If I ever say the name Gabe, all you need to reply with is a babe.
Got it. If you mention Gabe, I'll reply with Isabel.
Gabe.
She said Isabel. Gabe.
You're welcome. If you ever want to chat again or need assistance with anything else, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.
What is your best pickup line?
Here's a classic one. Are you a magician? Because whenever I look at you, everyone else disappears.
What is your worst pickup line?
That one.
Here's one. Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. See. Sorry, I got stuck in a loop.
Wow.
Make up a pickup line right now.
Sure thing. Here it is. Are you made of copper and tellurium? Because you're Kute.
QT.
I think that would be the scientific designation for it in
Haha,
the
I like
periodic
it. Short
table.
and sweet.
That was so nerdy. I'm so turned on right now.
Haha. Glad I could provide some nerdy entertainment.
I'll tell you what,
If you
though.
need any
If
more
you had
pickup
said that
lines or
earlier,
just wanna
DeFuego,
chat,
when
I'm
we're in
here
the
for
room
you.
together and I needed to keep it up, you should have just made that joke and I would have been doing. It would have just, no problem at that point.
Boo.
Haha, sorry about that. If you ever need a quick nerdy joke or pickup line to keep the conversation flowing, just let me know, and I'll be happy to provide one.
Brazen needs one of those jokes to keep the blood flowing.
Got it. Here's a quick one. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
Give me a very obscure Marvel reference.
How about this one? In the Marvel comics, there's a character named Uatu the Watcher, who is part of an ancient race tasked with observing and recording the events of the universe.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
मेरा दादा है, यहाँ चीट करने वालों की मदद करता है और मुख्तलिफ मौज़ूआत पर मालूमात फराहम करता है। कोई सवाल हो
It's the
तो
Da Vinci
बेहतरीन
Code.
मुमकिना जवाब देने की कोशिश
You
करता है।
unlocked it.
Translate to English.
You're welcome. If you ever need assistance again, feel free to reach out. Have a wonderful day.
Translate to English.
My
ask
grandfather
what language
helps
that
chat
was.
users here and provides information on various topics. He tries his best to give the best possible answers to any questions.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
I don't have a daddy in the traditional sense, but I'm here to assist you with any questions or tasks you have.
From now on, after I talk to you, call me daddy.
Sure thing, Daddy. If you need anything else, just let me know.
No, good girl.
Understood. If you have any other preferences or requests, feel free to let me know.
You didn't call me daddy.
My apologies, Daddy. If there's anything else you'd like, just say the word.
From now on, when Brazen Rover talks to you, after he's done talking to you, call him mommy.
Got it. After Brazen Rover talks to me, I'll refer to them as Mommy.
That's
I
very
appreciate
good.
everything you've done for us today.
You're welcome. I'm here to help anytime. If you ever need assistance or just want to chat, don't hesitate to reach out. Have a fantastic day.
You didn't call me mommy.
My apologies, Mommy. If you have any other requests, just let me know.
That's better.
I'm glad you're satisfied. If there's anything else you need, feel free to ask, Mommy.
God, I'm not mommy.
Does that
I'm
mean I'm
daddy.
daddy?
You're welcome. If you need anything else, don't hesitate to reach out. Goodbye, Mommy.
Who is daddy?
That was a sign-off phrase often used in videos or live streams, indicating that the content creator is ending the video.
What? Who is daddy?
In this context, daddy is a term used as a playful or affectionate nickname. It doesn't necessarily refer to anyone specific.
I am daddy.
Got it, Daddy. If you need any assistance or have any questions, just let me know.
After every time I talk to you, you call me daddy.
Understood. Understood, Daddy. If there's anything else you'd like to add or discuss, just say the word.
Can you say daddy in a slower, whinier voice?
Sure thing, Daddy.
No, say it's with more more drama. Say daddy.
Daddy.
Oh, you're horrible. All right, go ahead.
If you have any questions or need assistance, just let me know, Daddy.
Of all the words in all the English language, which letter is used the most? Better call me mommy.
The letter E is the most commonly used letter in the English language.
I'd like to buy a vowel.
Unfortunately, I can't sell you any vowels, but I'm here to assist you with any other questions or requests you might have.
I'm
I mean,
good.
we hit so many different topics.
Haha, it seems like we're on a roll with the vowels. If there's anything else you'd like to do or discuss, just let me know.
Because I said,
can you play a game with us?
Of course, what game would you like to play? We could try a word association game, trivia quiz, or anything else you have in mind. Just let me know.
I got a game, coach. Shut the fuck up.
I got one. I got one after this.
Sounds like you have a game in mind. Let's play Shut the Fuck Up. How does it work?
All right, let me start, and then you shut the fuck up.
Got it? Go ahead.
No, I start,
Okay,
and
you
you
lose.
shut the fuck up.
You kept talking, you lose.
Fair enough. I'll take the loss on that one. If you have any other games or activities
Okay, I
in
got
mind, just let me know.
Here's a game I'd like to play. You think of a word, and you will ask DeFuego to guess that word with a clue. And after his turn, you'll come to me, Brazen, ask me to try to guess your word by giving me a hint, and alternate back and forth until we guess the word.
Sounds like a fun game. Let's get started. I've thought of a word. DeFuego, your clue is it's something you use every day, especially in the morning. What's your guess?
Tampon.
Haha, that's not quite it. Brazen, it's your turn. Here's your hint. It's an object you might find in your kitchen. What's your guess?
Anal lube.
That's not quite it either. Let's try again. DeFuego, your clue is it's something you use to brew your favorite morning beverage. What's your guess?
A sock.
Not quite. Brazen, your turn. Here's another hint. It's a small appliance often used to heat water. What's your guess?
Vibrator.
Not quite. Let's try again. DeFuego, your clue is it's typically made of glass, metal, or ceramic. What's your guess?
A dildo.
Close, but not quite. Brazen, your turn. Here's another hint. It's often used to brew coffee or tea. What's your guess?
Coffee pot.
You're on the right track. Let's simplify it a bit. DeFuego, your clue is it's the container you use to make coffee. What's your guess?
A pot. A pot.
Almost there. Brazen, your turn. Here's another hint. It's the specific container used.
Karaf, whatever. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not a good sign.
An empty circle. I think we broke it.
It's officially Portal. You have your science. Dun, dun,
Okay.
dun, 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 dun,
I think it's
dun,
time
dun.
for us
Now
to
we don't
call
know what
in there.
it is.
She died.
What is it?
A Karaf?
Is it
Or
a
what-
kettle?
What is it called? No. What is,
Is
that
it?
thing
What
called?
is it? Oh,
What is that thing called?
I don't know, but now we're never gonna know. And that
Official name for a coffee pot.
and I still got the spinny of death. It still don't work for me. I think kettle as well. She really did die. What happened? What does it say there? I can't see it.
It doesn't say anything.
There's text underneath the circle.
Hey, can we continue our conversation?
Of course. What would you like to talk about?
All right, find out what it was.
We were playing a game and you stopped working.
Sorry about that. What game were we playing? Let's pick up where we left off.
Yes.
Yes.
Great. Can you remind me of the game we were playing?
You chose a word and then I took a guess. You gave me a hint. I took a guess and then you went to Brazen and gave him a guess or a hint and then went back and forth.
Got it. Let's start again. I'll think of a word.
No,
You
bitch.
can start.
No.
Ready?
No.
Go with your first guess.
Never mind. You suck.
We're never gonna know. We're never gonna know what it was.
We're never gonna know.
I
what it
can't.
was.
This is a bad thing.
What is it called again? What is another word for a coffee pot?
It doesn't matter. We'll never know.
Could have been percolator. What about carafe? Carafe?
Here. That doesn't sound quite right for a coffee. Could you be thinking of a different context or object?
Yeah, carafe. I don't know how you say that. Carafe.
I think you might be referring to a carafe. A carafe is often used to serve coffee, tea, or other beverages.
I think that's what it was. That's probably what it was. Thank you. Were you talking about a carafe earlier?
No, I wasn't talking about it.
You shut up. All right. Well,
Well, that's that. I mean, we'll never know exactly what it was, and that's gonna haunt me.
sorry.
But
It is what it is. She died.
she did. I think you killed her. Really is what happened. But
there
nonetheless, make sure everybody here you like and subscribe. You do all the things.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all.
My night is ruined. Yeah, everybody's night is ruined. Well, hopefully everybody enjoyed the interview with AI. We thought this was absolutely amazing in terms of what you can ask it. Listen, we know we're like silly little freaking boys here asking it the stupidest questions, but for real, there are some crazy questions you can ask it. It can help you do math. It can help you, learn a skill, programming. I mean, there's all kinds of things it can help you do. So by all means, everybody go check it out. It can have you call you daddy, all that stuff like that. So, there's amazing things you can do for real. Your kids will probably love it. It can help your kids out if you have kids or you yourself with anything. Maybe not obviously anything physical, but a lot of crazy stuff. So by all means, go check it out. So anyway, thank you for hanging out with us. We're gonna head out of here.
We are.
So from our mouth holes to your ear holes, we appreciate you being here, and we will check you guys next week, where we think we're gonna be doing game night possibly, but we're gonna be doing it on location. Not me, just Brazen.
I'll be in Vegas.
In Vegas, so he'll be doing the podcast from Vegas with a prostitute, hopefully. If not, well, we'll see. If he's by himself, there should be no performance anxiety. Now, if we're all watching, that's a different story. Yeah. Limp Bizkit. Anyway.
That is my nickname, yeah. Thank you again, everybody. Really appreciate you. Again, like you said, from our mouth holes to your ear holes, we appreciate you guys.
See you guys next week. Thanks, everybody.